Ladies and gents, welcome back to another episode. In today's video, we're going to be making a delicious Paptert. Now, for those that do not know, Paptert is basically layers of maize meal with some onions, tomatoes, cheese, bacon bits, mushrooms, everything layered in between the layers of maize meal and then baked in the oven with cheese on top. It's absolutely delicious and one of the best side dishes you can serve when at a braai or just for dinner or something. Like tonight we're going to be having some some Paptert with boerewors, which is quite nice. I mean, it's a quick and simple recipe to do, but it's absolutely delicious. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, drop a like down below, comment and subscribe. Okay, awesome. Our water is boiling. Have a look here. Oh, nice and steamy. So a lot of people have been asking, how do you cook pap? I actually have a video which I'll link down below on how to cook the perfect pap with just a whisk and some good maize meal. But now let's get on to preparing our pap. Perfect. One of the biggest issues with cooking pap is normally that when you leave the heat on, it actually boils so much that it shoots up these spewing volcanoes of maize meal. So what I actually do is, my trick is I turn the heat off completely. We're going to be using Braais quick cook. Now the consistency we want on this maize meal today is that of almost like an edible porridge. Not too thick, we're not going to be using it for braai, but we want to be able to layer it within the pan. Start off with a little bit of pap. All you want to do is never add too much at once, it'll clump together unless you're making stuff like crumbled pap or something like that. I always do little bits at a time, that works the best, just to get the base going. And just whisk, whisk, whisk. Another trick is also try to get this done as soon as possible and as quickly as possible, because once the water starts to cool down, your pap will clump as well, and you do not want that. It's not going to be ideal. It's always a mission to remove any of those clumps. Okay, I think that's it for our pap. There we go. That's about the consistency you want. It's going to thicken up slightly, but it'll still be pourable. And remember, it's still got to bake in the oven as well, where it'll lose some moisture. And there we go. That's the consistency. Okay, now I'm going to switch this back on. We'll leave it on low heat for about 20 minutes before we start assembling our base. Okay, moving on to the next part of the video. So I've got some bacon that I've diced up. We're going to be making this. And in that oil, we are going to be preparing our mushrooms. So let's start with the bacon, get them browned out, get some of the oil out and the saltiness. Add our mushrooms so we can start with the fillings for the Paptert. Okay, so for our chakalaka, this is a bit unconventional. Normally people throw in some tomatoes and onions, but we're going to be using some chakalaka with sweet corn. Okay, we'll reduce down some of the moisture here and then move on to adding some proper kernel corn to this as well. Now this is going to be the layer between our maize, just like a sweet, it's got a very sweet curry-like taste almost to it. It's a bit more savory, and I think that'll be delicious for our Paptert.
It's right in front of me, a different melody. Try out a different play, won't let it waste away.
Okay, beautiful. Our prep is all done. Our corn is done, our chakalaka's done, the bacon, the mushrooms, everything. Now for the last part of the video, let's get to the assembling and then the baking.
It's already in motion. I go full speed ahead.
You'll see the pap is cooked about 80%. And the reason for that is I don't want it to completely dry out in the oven. So half of the pap is going to go in now. We're going to put in our delicious layers and then throw it into the oven.
I go full speed ahead. I go full speed ahead. I go full speed ahead.
You'll see we still got some of that sauce from the bacon. We're going to use that as well. You know, if you can, save all the flavors. It just lifts up the dish completely.
Obstacles ahead of me, but trust that I'll get fight.
Okay, I'm going to start pressing this down slightly just to get some of the air out.
It's gonna be worth it though. No, it's gonna be worth it though. I feel the adrenaline when I step out on my own. I try to see it like medicine. I feel it in my soul. I can't go on, can nothing stop me? No, give up. No, I know I won't. It's already in motion. I go full speed ahead. Right on track, 'cause I've seen.
Okay, beautiful. So our pap is all done. The layers are in. It's pretty stuffed. It's going to look quite nice. Now, you'll see I have not added the cheese yet. And the reason for that is if we add the cheese now, it's going to draw out a lot of moisture. It's going to be quite soggy. We're going to pre-bake this now. We're going to put it in the oven for about 10 minutes to render down the thickness of the pap a little bit. And then we're going to add the cheese and then bake it for a full on 8 minutes. And we should have a nice crispy, cheesy flavor right on top and a nice thick consistency on the pap and the filling. Okay, awesome. Lekker away.
I go full speed ahead. I go full speed ahead. I go full speed ahead. I go full speed ahead.
Hear that?
I go.
Nice and firm lid on top. Let's add our cheese. Now back into the oven for 8 minutes. En kyk, dis nou maar mooi, né? Sure. Oh, my grandmother would be proud, eh? This is so beautiful. We got a nice thick crust. After adding that cheese, it's so gooey. Oh, it smells amazing. I can't wait to grab a bite. Let's give it a few minutes to cool down and then we'll give it a taste. Okay, beautiful. It's all done. Here it is in all its glory. Our delicious Paptert. Look at the consistency. The cheese is firmed up quite nicely. It's a bit messy on the sides, but who cares about that? Not really anybody. So let's give it a cut and then give it a taste. There we go. It's still a bit soft underneath. I could feel I was scooping it a bit shallow, but oh my goodness, the smell, the texture, everything looks amazing. Let's give it a taste. It's still pretty hot. That is absolutely amazing. Probably the best accompaniment for any braai or a side dish for dinner. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like down below, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.
Keep thinking about your problems like a pig want me to solve them. Keep thinking about your problems like a pig.